Have you ever wondered why China is trying to get African countries into the space game?
What are the implications of China's increasing presence in space for global governance and outer space activities?
Well, I think, of course, certainly there are, strategic slash military implications. Again, it's going to depend. Remember, China has three levels that it has relations with any state, a partnership, strategic partnership, comprehensive strategic partnership. But within that comprehensive strategic partnership, ever the ones for classification, the Chinese have different classes within strategic cooperative partnership without limits. So maybe Russia. South Africa is in that, but in the middle tier of that highest one. So my point then is that in this cooperation in space, and while we're looking at it from a strategic perspective, these tiers of cooperations will matter and they will determine, and they have. If you look at Egypt, Algeria, Nigeria, South Africa, they've had a determining effect, if you just prima facie, on how deep these countries are. These are the countries I've just mentioned. China has taken their satellites to space. But there's another aspect that I like to highlight. It's this aspect of kind of Xi Jinping's, because I think personalities matter. Sometimes Chinese people would study China because it's such a rigorous collectivist government that we're very shy to pick out personalities. But Xi Jinping, he's the apogee person. He wasn't shy when he became Secretary General of the CCP that he would like a great rejuvenation of the Chinese nation, which means total, rejuvenation. And space falls under that. The China dream, the idea that there are these new technologies out there, and it's not enough just for China to have them now for strategic reasons, but they could be tools for what we call a tributary system, where China is able to spread them out to the African continent and whatever African country is looking for them. And this in itself is not only a foothold on a very worthwhile market, but also is a tribute to kind of Chinese resurgence